Hello Kitty Island Adventure comes to Steam and Nintendo Switch on January 30th, and that means there are a ton of players really excited to finally be able to play the game. One of the first things you'll do in the game is create your character, and there are a ton of options in the game, even more than when the game originally launched on Apple Arcade. So I wanted to give you a head start about thinking about your character by looking at all the different options and letting you know a few important things I wish I had known at the beginning, maybe before I spent over an hour designing my character. It's useful to know you can change your character at any point during the game, and that is absolutely any part of your character. So if you choose to start the game as a cat and then later you decide that you think the bunnies would suit you better, you can change that, all of your facial features and all of the colors at any point during playing just by going to a mirror. And the mirror is unlocked from the very beginning, so you don't even have to worry about buying or unlocking a mirror. And there's a good reason you can continue to change your character throughout the game. As you play the game, you'll be unlocking additional avatar palettes. These are the different colors that your avatar can be, and currently in the game there are more than 50 additional color palettes that you can unlock by leveling up friendship with the characters and participating in events. So the initial colors may feel kind of limited, but there are so many more colors to come, and you can also change your clothes at any time, and there are so many options in the game, and so many more being added all the time, especially through events. So don't worry too much about which of the shirts you pick on day one. You'll be unlocking new things really soon. You're trying to design your character and you're having choice overload. There's a good reason for it. There are 7,560 birds and cats and dogs, 6,480 bunnies, 768 horses, and 1,152 sheep, for a total of 31,080 character possibilities on day one. And that's not counting the additional 50-something avatar palettes you'll unlock while playing. So we'll look at the different character features, but also know, if you want some inspiration, once you select one of the animal types, birds, cats, dogs, bunnies, horses, or sheep, the dice in the lower left acts as a randomization button. So if you know you want to be a bunny, but you don't know what kind yet, you could select bunny and then keep hitting that dice icon until you see something that inspires you, and then you could use it as is or change up any of the features you want. After selecting the animal type you want to be, each animal type has a bunch of features you can select. For each one you can select a body type, eyes, a mouth, a pattern, and a palette. Keep in mind that the colors in the palette will appear in specific places in the pattern based on their location in the palette. So the color in the middle will always appear in the same location in each pattern, and each pattern will use the colors from the palette differently. One of the patterns uses only one color and the others will use 2 or 3. So let's take a look at some of those options. So hopefully this helps you get a head start about thinking about your character in Hello Kitty Island Adventure so you can design something that is uniquely you. But remember, you can change that character at any time, and you'll be unlocking even more color palettes and a ton of clothing and accessories. So if you end up not loving the character you design on day one, once you start playing, you'll be unlocking even more options. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content. I'll be working on a series for new players joining us on Steam and Switch, and there's already a ton of video guides on the channel, and I plan to be streaming on release day, January 30th. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.